crash their cars.
And I like you. And I like you.
Na, Henning.
Oh, wie Henning gesagt.
Widerstand geben. Hey Martin, how are you doing?
Good.
Good. Who else is here? Who's rubbing my bald head? Another
bald head.
Wait, did I just get some of his brilliance? Did it rub off on me?
I would never rub off on you, Henning.
Come on, give me some of that qualeness.
Qualeness?
The quality.
The quality?
Yes.
The quality?
Come on.
What do you want?
Give me some.
What? Some legato down the mic? You want some...
No, into me. I want some of you in me.
Release yourself into him.
Daddle-daddle-da-da-da. Daddle-daddle-da-da-da. It's not doing anything.
Damn it.
Okay, I'm going to give you back the mic now. I need to get rid of this stuff.
Damn, I really wanted some Tom Quayle in me.
Be careful with this mic. This just touched your nipple, so...
Can I have some Miller in me?
Give it a try.
Nah, I think you actually have to practice to do that.
Yeah.
Damn it! This is very uncomfortable for both of us.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I should get up, huh?
Maybe. Come on.
This is okay. So, we said 14:30. So it is 14:30, which means hello.
Hello.
Hey, dude.
One mic is just not gonna happen. So what's up?
We're at the Guitar Summit, and it's been a lot of fun. I've just seen Marcin, I forget his last name, the acoustic guy, the young 17-year-old playing. What was his last name, Daniel? Pachali. Okay. Oh my word. He just played Beethoven's Fifth Symphony like you wouldn't believe on one acoustic guitar. It was insane. And he plays Ibanez.
I was gonna say he's a wanker, but now it's gonna sound like he's a wanker because of him playing Ibanez, but I was gonna refer to him being good.
Yeah, he's insane.
People that play guitar really well, aren't they just the worst?
Yeah, it's 17 as well. Come on, then.
No, just generally. People that play guitar really well, don't you just hate them?
Point the mic at him, not me. I mean...
How horrible are people that play guitar really well?
It's kind of depressing touring with this guy, so...
Oh wait, is this gonna be a total love fest? No, can we just not do this? Tom Quayle's so awesome. No, Martin Miller is better. Hey, Daniel, come in here. I'm gonna do this just to let you guys know.
Oh, are you gonna ask him who's best?
Yes. So, Dan, which of these two guys do you like more?
I live closer to him.
Yeah, but I have English charm.
So come on, if you have to pick between Miller and Quayle, come on.
I could not.
Sounds like a beer.
Yeah.
Miller and Quayle.
Ale.
Miller and Quayle ale.
Sounds like a Scottish pub. I'm down at the Miller and Quayle.
Actually, it sounds like, because he came up with this, those two Muppets that sit in the top of the...
Waldorf and Stadler, you know?
Miller and Quayle, Waldorf and Stadler. But these guys are actually nice. They're not old bastards.
Depends on their mood.
You haven't been with us in the car, so...
They can be pretty grumpy, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
They're never to me, it must be you.
Tell him about the idea for the new YouTube show that you had for us.
Oh yeah, I was thinking about them like driving in a car and renting on like albums. Like they review albums and talk about that, but like in the grumpy style, you know. Oh, this mix is horrible, you know. Oh man, you could play that better.
Listen to that band that was totally off.
Yeah. So.
But it has to be actually well-known stuff by their peers.
Yeah, correct.
It has to be like, you know, Animals as leaders and you just totally like, that's crap. Nobody needs 8 strings. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, but you know, I like Animals as leaders and I like Tosin, so that's not going to happen.
Oh, man. Can I be in an episode and I do that? Because I don't know him and I have no problem saying that.
You know what? Before Auto-Tune, there was talent. So let's just go with that.
That sounds like a meme.
Yeah, well.
Before Auto-Tune, there was talent. Glenn, can we give this to Glenn?
Sure.
Glenn, that's a new shirt for you. Before Auto-Tune, there was talent. Because Glenn likes to steal shirt ideas.
It already exists.
Really? Oh, damn it. I talked to Glenn the other day, and I'm like, something, and he's like, grow up, and I'm like, growing up's overrated. 4 days later, he's got a limited edition shirt for a week that says growing up is overrated.
He's stealing all your ideas.
He's a fucker.
You should ask for a percentage.
He's sending me a shirt. Thank you, Glenn.
Oh, that's your percentage right there.
I should ask you for a percentage.
I don't care. I'm very open with giving my ideas to people because usually they're crap.
Oh, well, fair enough.
That's how you get rid of your competition.
talking about
bad ideas.
talking about competition. So I would, of course, never ever be in the playing field, be a competition to you guys. But if I wanted to be, being 43 years old now, how many years would I have to put in to get even close to be a competition to? Let's start with you.
So you're 40 what now?
43, and you know roughly that I know what a guitar is and how to hold it. So I have basic knowledge.
You know the brain slows down as you get older, so we have to exponentially make this longer and longer. So
Making it exponentially longer and longer.
of course.
Oh yeah, Leslie would love that. If you can help with that.
Oh, I'm sure I can. I don't
Okay,
know. I don't know.
Practicing.
Okay. So, how long have you got during the day to practice?
12 minutes
I'm
probably.
trying to think of things to say that are not going to make you say the word penis. Yes. Oh, okay. 10 years, Henning? I don't know. That sounds terrible.
I'm gonna go with fuck you. So Martin, how to get as good as you, okay?
25 years.
Oh, aren't you nice? He said 25.
Well, what you got to
With your guidance, if I hire you.
Yes. I would make, and I did this with myself a couple of times. I would make myself and you go back to square one and build some stuff from the ground up differently. It's a very painful process. I would say 5 years, 2 hours a day, but very fundamentally sound practice.
So he wins. He has to teach you now.
Because that sounds less. So he's my teacher.
But
you lose.
It's the kind of practice that really makes you abandon a lot of things that you cherish, and it's tough.
But I already know how to use my pinky and stuff. Come on.
Yeah, and it's more about this guy over here, the brain.
I don't have a lot in there.
And as I said, that slows down as you get older.
A lot of things slow down as I get older, you fucker. So, another thing that, since I have these guys here, and I'm not shitting you guys, I read a lot about on David, what's it?
Coverdale?
No, the Dutch guy who has these great lessons. Not like you guys, he actually has great lessons. That Dutch guy. Yeah, he's got like 480,000 subs.
David Duchovny?
No, that's no.
David Hasselhoff?
Not Hasselhoff.
By the way, we have John Gom over here providing
Background music. Sure.
Did you just say the words background music?
Give us. Come on.
No, I'm really sorry.
Come on.
No, I don't do background
Come on.
music.
As soon as we go away from you, you're gonna do background music again, right?
No, I'm just playing. In my mind, it's the foreground.
He's got a great. Okay, He's got a great channel. He talked about the cage system. You have a whole video about the cage system.
I have a whole course about
Which I wanted to watch, but I haven't. You probably know what that means. Here's the thing: I don't know what that is. And someone please explain to me, because I'm pretty sure I know what that is, but I don't know that I know. Someone go.
Well, I don't use it, so let him explain it.
Basically means I don't like the word system, first of all, because it's a very flexible thing. It's something that can be molded and customized. Basically means you divide the fretboard into 5 zones whenever you visualize something, be that arpeggios, triads, pentatonics, scales, whatever that is. Do it in 5 different zones and use the open chord shapes transposed to the key that you're in as a visual point of reference.
Then I know exactly what that is, and now it just has a name.
You do it anyway.
Okay. Yeah, if you do
Well,
it,
that's what I'm doing, of course.
Yeah.
For arpeggios or putting the open chord shapes. Yeah, mine mainly for arpeggios, but also, of course, putting them into shapes for pentatonics, as you said, and whole scales. Is that a good thing?
that is a very good thing.
If I abandon that, is there another way of thinking about it? Because I can possibly think of another way of thinking about it. Then he just said he doesn't use it, but he uses freaky deaky tuning and doesn't count. Well, how do you think about the guitar?
So I think in the smallest possible. I'm just waiting for your face to.
I'm sure you do.
The small.
Tom Quayle, the smallest possible.
Thanks, Henning. The
You
smallest.
said it. I didn't. You said it.
You twisted it though. The smallest.
I would never twist it.
In a minute, I'll get my words out. The smallest possible building blocks of music. So I think in terms of intervals. This is very good, by the way. Very good indeed. Will that focus that close?
No, it won't, because he's always putting it too close.
Oh, by the way, it's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool.
Pretty cool. So,
Whoa. Yeah. Okay. You think of the smallest possible.
I think in intervals. So I learn every permutation of every interval within one octave visually. So if you take a minor third, a flat 3, I learn what it looks like ascending and descending in every possible variation within one octave. And there's not that many. So you can do 2 ascending, 2 descending normally. And I do that for all 11 intervals, and then every scale or chord or arpeggio has its own formula, and you apply the intervals to the formula. So it's not based in positions. You find the root note, you can see all the intervals around it.
Yeah, it makes sense.
It makes more sense in my tuning.
I get that. The question is, if I know... Okay. Now do that again, please. I want you guys to stand there, and I want you to pan over there and show that, because that's just sad. You are sad, sad people. What are you doing? If you want to be part of this, come and sit down with us. We love you guys. Come on, man.
Just get schmousy in.
Get schmousy. Schmousy, come on.
Schmoza. We want him to do some sweep picking.
No.
Mouse picking.
Schmousy picking.
You're the artist.
I sent him tabs the other day and said, practice that.
You did, actually.
Did you practice it?
Not at all.
I sent him my pedal tone lick that he likes, and then
The one from a year
that
back?
one.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I tapped it out, and yeah.
You made the whole world learn it.
At one point, we can all play it with like 500 guitar players.
You should do that, yeah.
A video next week's coming up with Josh Allen where I do that. And Josh, as brilliant as he is, he's really, really fast, has never done a single pedal tone lick ever. And if you've never done it, you're fucked if I try to show you that. Yeah. So string skipping is also not something he does. He tried to do it hybrid, but of course you can't. But back to the cage thing. So if I know cage and I see it in chord shapes, of course I see my arpeggios in Schleichwerbung.
I just said it's a little Gene Simmons moment of mine.
John wants to know why your T-shirt says "because penis."
It doesn't. It's
seen
because my fans are weird.
Okay, that wasn't the answer.
Your fans are
Yes. Because I never said penis on my channel. I just always made the "that's what she said" joke, even though it's not funny. Okay? And then I had Robert Baker in the video, and at some point Robert Baker sitting next to me, he's like, because penis. And 2 days later, a fan that I don't know who it is sent me a shirt, not this one, that said "because penis" in the mail. And since then, this became the running gag, because penis.
I have one more question.
Yes, go ahead. Here's one more question.
How did the fan who sent you the shirt with "because penis" written on it get your address? Why did you?
I do not know how he got my address. If you're watching, what?
You're getting a fax. Turn around.
I'm getting what?
A fax.
A fax?
Yeah, somebody's sending you a fax.
What? Oh God.
That's genius.
That's too many.
Did the camera catch that?
That's too many.
Getting a fax.
Oh my.
Just says, it's just a picture of a penis. It's just a.
As if you guys know what.
Your fax number.
As if these kids know what a fax is. Come on.
Well, yeah, true. But
We're all dating us right now, right?
Yeah, exactly. MySpace, woo!
Are you still on MySpace?
I think so, yeah.
Me too. It's not been updated in 15
No,
years.
and I'm really, everybody's on Instagram these days. I'm really investing into teletext.
Teletext. So back to information. How these videos work, yes?
Information. He was doing a reference this morning in the masterclass. Bam ba bam Tony reference.
I was doing an Azzy Tony reference this morning.
during the masterclass. It was like, so you-
Kennst du nicht? Schön die.
Yeah. You guys don't know. So, cage system, back to that.
Yeah.
If I know that and see everything in chord shapes and see arpeggios within my scales and know how to combine them, which of course took a long time, but that also means like when I'm improvising within a scale now, I can see whether I play the 9, the 7, the whatever, because I see it around my arpeggio. I never thought that was possible. But at some point, all of a sudden, I'm playing a note, I'm looking at it, and I'm like, oh, I'm playing the 9 now. And all of a sudden, it worked. Is there a benefit of seeing it the wrong way? Or abandoning that thinking and trying to see it the wrong way? What? Nothing.
No, essentially, we're agreeing on the main thing, which is what you mentioned, knowing the relation of the note that you play. Now this makes my information seem terribly weak.
Yes, absolutely. This is not helping.
The gist of it is that at any point you know
The jizz of it?
the jizz.
With a T. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm like, what?
The T was my saving grace there. So the gist of it is that you know at any point what interval or scale degree you're playing against either the scale or the underlying chord. And
Yes.
that's what we both agree on as being the most essential thing. Whether you use caged and chord shapes for that, or you think on a note-to-note basis.
The question is, what is a more natural way to approach it? Because this approach sounds like you have to jump into knowing it rather fast. Whereas if I learn a chord, that's easy. If I learn a scale, that's easy. And slowly merging those and then seeing the scale over the chord in the function sounds like a more gradual way.
But you still learn scales 3-note per string or in a box pattern. The difference is that if you learn what we're talking about, whichever way you learn it, you're targeting specific notes. You are mentally saying, I'm going to play the 9 now, and you know what it sounds like.
Oh no, I always say, what am I playing 9? Oh, that sounds fine. You know, it's more like an afterthought. I know what I'm doing, but I don't know how I got there. And I didn't want to be there.
Well, then you shouldn't be doing that. You should be more involved with the mental process of making note choices, rather than just going where your fingers want to go.
That's exactly the end goal is the same, and the main principle is that we always are aware of the relation of what we're playing against what's happening underneath.
So what you are saying is, I'm almost there, but I should practice more.
10 years, Henning, probably.
Oh, fuck you. How many years here? 5, right?
Well, it's more you understood the main concept. It's really a matter of finding the tiny holes in your knowledge. Not really holes, because you know what you're doing, but like these things, when you want to use them improvisationally, there cannot be any second thought about whether a note is here or it is here. So it needs to be instantaneous.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
like I can tell your shirt is purple or John's shirt is black. With the same certainty, you have to be able to choose.
I actually
and
think I
identify
have
those
that
notes.
certainty. I don't think I have the ear necessarily to say I want to play the 7 because I can predict what that sounds
yeah, yeah.
like. I
That's
can
the big-
predict that I'm going to play the 7. I can totally do that. I'm not 100% sure I can tell you what that sounds like. For example, I could tell you what a major 6 sounds like in Dorian. I'll target that because I want that sound. I can target a 3rd, but I'm not super precise on. I know what that's going to sound like, and that's where ear training comes in.
It's great that you know that, because now you can work on that area specifically. So this is actually some time you need to spend away from the guitar and just train your relative ear and do a lot of solfeggio.
I could also just, do my videos and actually do the work I have to do and be silly and make penis jokes.
Or just do a 1-hour unboxing video.
Yeah, exactly. Because that's actually what you guys watch. If I became a better guitar player, you wouldn't watch more. You really wouldn't. I mean, I want to be a better guitar player, but I can't because I need to make videos. So it's really you that's holding me back.
Bastards.
Why don't you all unsubscribe then?
Oh, what the?
Come to us.
No, don't.
You kind of asked for that. Right?
Yeah, don't do that. No, stay here because we do funny videos. So, because we're at Ibanez and someone needs to give me a check at some point.
See if you can do it. Right.
What?
Okay. So if I sing a note, I want to hear the 3rd, all right? Do it, okay? You don't have to be able to sing. It doesn't matter, in testing how. So, la. Yeah, you did it.
Well, yeah.
Perfect. That's perfect.
I have 4 semesters Berkeley ear training with A+ in every semester, but I forgot it. Okay? I can sing you Lydian 20 years ago.
Please, yes, please.
20 years ago.
That's Lydian.
I-
If I can sing it, I can play it. If I can't sing it, I can't play it. That
But
doesn't mean you have to really be able to sing. It just means that you've got to be able to sing it in your head. And in fact, being able to sing it out loud is not as good as being able to sing it in your head. It can mask it. But if you can't, it's like people don't really do that very much. If you just sit and imagine a solo you know really well, you know every note, or just a melody, just a song you know really well, and then just sit, close your eyes, and sing through that without moving your throat, without moving your lips, and just sing it in your head and know that it's right, just one note after the other. That's the best way you can train your ear, because you don't even need to know the names of the intervals. But if you can do that, if you can sing something, and then The next step is trying to be able to know your guitar well enough that you can sing something and then play it. And you don't actually need any system whatsoever. Just sing the notes in your head and play them because you know where they live on the guitar.
Having said all of that, could you now sing Lydian for us, please?
No, it's beautiful.
Please now sing Lydian for us.
No, I was able to do that, but the thing is, I think it takes constant practice for the ear training. Again, I aced every course in ear training.
Can I challenge you?
I suck at it now because
No,
I don't keep at it, and I think you have to keep at it.
I just want to.
You can challenge me if you want.
No, I want to do this with Henning. I want to put him on the spot. So
Thank you.
This came up in one of my master classes the other day, and the whole singing the melody in your head and really knowing the intervals is a great thing. Do me a favor, sing "Happy Birthday." I'll give you the first chord.
I can't hear that. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday
wrong.
to. What the fuck?
You're wrong. You're
What
wrong.
the fuck?
It's the wrong note.
Why? Why the fuck? What
Started on the root. You get into trouble.
It's on
Happy birthday to you. That sounds awful, doesn't it?
No, it doesn't. That's beautiful.
It's the sixth in the melody if you do that. It sounds awful.
Are you starting on the fifth?
Yeah, you have to start the melody on the fifth. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
You played a C and you sang a C. The first note is not C.
But wait a second. Every time you hear Happy Birthday, you don't have chords because it's someone at a restaurant singing. So I wouldn't know what chord to play that against.
Yeah, but you should still be able to hear how the harmony, the melody relates to the harmony.
Yeah, but I don't.
Oh, well. 10 years, Henning.
5 if you study with me.
Okay, so
Daniel,
Daniel, can you start writing the check because I'm gonna start talking about Ibanez now. So get your pen out.
In 5 years of studying with him, you'll be able to sing Happy Birthday.
Okay, so these guys have. I'm just going to completely ignore what they're saying. These guys have Ibanez signature guitars, whoop-de-doo, and they're very pretty. And this one's blue and this one's brown. It's kind of a Mr. Hanky kind of a situation right over here. I mean, isn't it? Yeah.
I don't like South Park. We talked about this before. I like Family Guy.
You can like both.
I don't.
I watched Family Guy yesterday and fell asleep. You know the one where he's buying albums?
Oh yeah. Oh, the pianist is so good in Debussy.
Yeah, the pianist is so good in Debussy. Yeah. And first later you go in the Bach. Bach is good. Bach is good.
You need Debussy when it was young.
I missed this. What's happening here?
We're talking about Debussy.
Debussy?
Yeah.
Debussy?
Yeah.
Debussy
Yeah,
and...
the pianist in Debussy.
The pianist in Debussy.
Okay. Debussy and Ravel, yeah.
Yeah.
It's good stuff.
Love it.
Can we talk about these guitars so I can get paid, people?
Yeah.
Okay, so brown guitar, it's pretty much just like this one, but different woods. And obviously all the Ibanez AZ features, but you went with an HSS configurations. Are they still the same pickups that I have in my 2204 tab?
Seymour Duncan Hyperions.
Okay.
Same switching system.
But you have different woods.
Different woods, yeah, exactly. Monkey pod top, looks like Jupiter. You see?
Yeah.
See what I mean? Looks like Jupiter.
I said Mr. Hanky, but you're gonna go with Jupiter.
This interview is over.
It's brown, dude, but
Yeah?
it's pretty.
Yeah, wood is brown, Henning.
Ah,
Did you not know this?
what's the back? It's coffee. That's awesome.
It's wood. It's older.
Ah,
Beautiful
it
older.
is. It has. Actually, I've never seen it just plain. It's beautiful.
Really? You've never seen plain older?
I don't think so.
So you didn't know that wood was brown, did you?
And over here we have mahogany back, which you can't see. You can because it's whoa, dude.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
Get that really close on him. Come on. We've of course done this before. What?
I expect tons of comments about my knees.
Not for me. I don't need to make that comment. And of course, we have the roasted maple S-Tech.
Yes.
In some video, I said I don't know what S-Tech is. Maybe it's like some S-Tech.
It's an Indian culture.
S. No, not S.
Mexico area.
S-Tech. And I said in one video, S-Tech.
Okay.
This is S-Tech.
You sound like you're saying Aztec.
I'm not. I'm saying S.
Okay, good.
But I have a lisp. Wanker. So, but
hashtag.
Wait a second. I said I.
Hashtag. Now I get it.
S-Tech. And I said I don't know what it is, but it could be like some Japanese guys rubbing their genitals on it. possibly, who knows? So I got a real hateful comment that I am like racist against Japanese people. I don't know. I don't.
No, you're just stupid.
Yeah. What? I don't have a problem with Japanese people. I made a stupid ass joke because I don't know what the technology is. I don't know how they make that. I don't know if it's cryo or drying or burning. And I made a stupid ass joke. I said the new Houston Kettner probably has leprechaun jizz inside. You know? I mean, what am I now, anti-Irish or Scottish? I don't know where leprechauns come from. What the crap, people? Take a joke. I love everyone.
Well, you're German and you're bald, so you gotta be careful.
Yeah. So Ibanez signature models, just don't buy those. Buy the other one. Buy the blue one because then you don't look like these wankers. Even though those are good guitars. Can I have my check, please, and get out of here? Dan, please. Come on, come on. Come show me the money.
Empty hands. Sorry.
God damn it!
You can only have love. Maybe we create some like
And
a
a
nice
free
T-shirt
pick.
for you.
Free pick.
Is that cool?
Can never find.
Free pick, yeah.
Take a pick.
Tom Quayle signature pick.
It's an Ibanez pick.
Sure.
It says Japan. Fine then. I'll take this.
Well, you can't have it if it says Japan because you're racist. So
I'm a racist, apparently. So, shenanigans with Ibanez signature artist Martin Lemiller, which is French, and Tom Le Quayle, which is also French. And now they're crossing the
Swords.
swords.
Never across the sword.
And of course, Dan from Ibanez.
Dan the man.
Dan Le Gaitke, which is French for Dan Gitke.
Daniel G.
And Frank is over there
Danny G.
Daniel G. Punkt.
playing with his thing. Danny G. Punkt. Okay, get out of here, people. It was a pleasure. Thank you, guys. Please don't take anything seriously that we did here. Nothing. Except the cage system, which is a good thing. Animals at the end.
And you won't surrender to the blind leading the blind.